Hi gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. So today I'm going to be doing a video on sunscreen. I know you can tell by the title, do black people need sunscreen? Did they really? And I really want to do this video because I've had the best experience with sunscreen ever. I wanted to really share this with you guys because there's always controversy regarding black people and sunscreen, well, deeper skin tones and sunscreen in general. So I just wanted to really share my experience with it and why you should probably include it in your skincare routine and that sort of thing. So let's get started. Please subscribe to my channel and click the little notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And let's jump right in. So basically I started wearing sunscreen about a year ago, maybe even less than a year ago. Before then I would wear sunscreen off and on. I would kind of use foundations with sunscreen. If you know it had sunscreen in it, then yay. I would maybe use a moisturizer that had sunscreen in it, but it wasn't really like I was adding a good sunscreen to my routine with like SPF 30, 50, 40 and better. It would literally be only like SPF 15 or just like a little dose, but it wasn't something that I was wearing on a daily basis, nor was it something that was really effective for me. And I never really cared to because I didn't grow up wearing sunscreen. It's never been a thing that was really important or stressed on in terms of in like the black community. So when it comes to skin cancer, I know the rates are super low for deeper skin tones. I think it's like 1 in 100,000 or something crazy like that. But it's not impossible. There's still a risk. So it's definitely a reason why you should wear it. You don't want to be that one person who gets skin cancer from the sun from not wearing sunscreen. So you definitely should wear it for that reason. But the reason why I have been really loving and appreciating adding sunscreen to my routine is because it has helped keep my dark spots cleared up. And I have dark spots from ages, from post-acne, from just being deeper skin tone. Hyperpigmentation is a big thing with deeper skin tones a lot of the time. And throughout my life, I've always tried different things to help remove dark spots. I've tried different post-acne serums, treatments, all these things I have used. I've gotten microdermabrasion done. I've gotten all these different treatments. And I felt like they kind of worked, but then I would feel like the spots would just come right back and nothing. It just wasn't doing anything for me, or I just felt like some of these things just never really worked out. So recently, maybe like 5 months ago, I went out to Sephora and I bought like all these things. I spent hundreds of dollars on these skincare items for post-acne scar removal, just like resurfacing, AHAs, oil, things to just renew my skin. Because these products are so powerful and so strong, they do recommend using sunscreen with these products if you're going to be using any stripping agents or like any like resurfacing agents. You should be using sunscreen. So I was like, you know what, I need sunscreen in my life because I do not want anything crazy to happen to me. So I went out and I bought some sunscreens. I actually picked up I think 3 sunscreens the first time. It was my first time buying a legit sunscreen in a while. I feel like years ago I had bought like a Neutrogena sunscreen, but this is my first time buying like a pricey sunscreen, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, my skin did not get affected from using these strong products. So I started using my new products along with the sunscreen, and I noticed the products were working. In maybe like a month, I noticed my skin was getting better and dark spots were starting to lighten up, and I was really excited about it. I was like, this is really cool. Within a couple months, I had stopped using the stripping agents, and I stopped using the acne spot lighteners just because I wanted to give my skin a break from using all these products and just keep my routine a little more simple. When I did that, I kept using my sunscreen because I wanted to still protect my skin from the sun. I noticed that my dark spots were still staying faded, and whenever I got like a new breakout and I did get a little bit of a dark mark from it, it wasn't getting as dark as it used to. And I realized that it was from the sunscreen. So basically, whenever I would have post-acne dark spots, I would just kind of live my life and I would go out in the sun and do whatever. And what would happen was the spots would get deeper and deeper from being exposed to the sun. And I noticed that since I've been using my sunscreen religiously, the dark spots that I get do not get as deep as they used to. I'm so excited that I figured this out because I've had dark spots that got really dark and I'm just kind of like, why is this happening? The sun was basically giving my dark spots a tan, like literally an actual tan. So me wearing sunscreen has prevented that. They do not get as dark as they used to get, which is great because now it's a lot easier to reverse the darkening. I don't care about a tan. Like, I'll get a tan. I love the sun. I am a Caribbean person, but I definitely do not want my acne, dark spots, or scarring to get deeper from me not protecting my skin properly. I do wear my sunscreen underneath my makeup. I have a sunscreen spray as well, so I do refresh my sunscreen if I'm going out later on in the day. I do want to pick up a sunscreen powder that I've heard such great things about, so I will pick that up as well in case I want to brush it on later on during the day. But I just think it's so important, and if you're not getting it because you feel like, oh, I'm like immune to skin cancer, I'm never gonna get skin cancer from the sun, then think about your hyperpigmentation, think about your dark spots, because I know a lot of us have them. If you do use sunscreen, it will be a lot better for you. They will not get as deep as they do, and it will be a lot easier to treat them if you use sunscreen. And I just want to share that with you guys because I know that, you know, that's not a reason that people really stress sunscreen, and I think it's an important reason for your mental. Whew, I feel like I just talked for like forever. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Sunscreen has definitely helped my dark spots so much. I am so excited about it. And I feel like all the products that I've used in the past and I thought they didn't work, it was because I was not pairing them with a good sunscreen. And don't listen to what anybody says. You don't want to be that 1 in 100,000. You never know who that one is going to be. You don't want it to be you. So even if you don't have any dark spots on your face, maybe you should include sunscreen. Our melanin loves the sun. They were like literally best friends. But they be having too much fun sometimes, because if you get a little bit of a dark mark from a little acne scar, they go ham. They go ham. They be partying up, getting all deeper and deeper and deeper. And we don't want that. We don't want that. No. Alright, so that is it for my little spiel. I will list my sunscreen recommendations down below. The ones that I love is because I can wear them under my makeup and I feel like they do not make me any extra greasy. And I'm always scared to try out new things that might potentially create extra oil on my skin, so I kind of stick to what I know when it comes to sunscreen and grease protection. If you guys did enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, and share this video. Share it with a friend who needs some sunscreen in their life. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.